We have with us Marina, the managing partner of Big Waves.
For the client, a small business that will bring them income.
What has been happening in Bali during the time you entered this market?
The price for a one-bedroom rental was about 12 million rupiah per year. That's less than $1,000. A quality, cool, stylish place, creating a point that will definitely be interesting.
Hello everyone, my name is Valeria and I'm a representative from the marketing department of the Binaryx platform. Today we're going to talk about one of the properties that we've already listed together with the Ukrainian developer Big Waves and the management company Ribas. And today we have with us Marina, the managing partner of Big Waves. Hi, Marina, could you please tell us a bit about your company Big Waves and what your experience is like? How long have you been in Bali?
We opened the company in Bali in April 2023. In general, when it comes to our experience in construction with partners, we've built residential complexes, cottage towns, and commercial properties. And overall, if we consider the total square meters, it's about 250,000 square meters. Monolithic frame constructions, Kiev region.
Wow, you started right from Kiev, from the Kiev region. How did it happen? You decided to open a company in Bali. And how do you find it? What's the experience of construction like compared Kiev and the Kiev region versus Bali?
Why did we decide to open in Bali? One of the partners with whom we opened Big West Development had been talking for over 3 years about the need to go build in Bali in light of recent events. As we wrap up projects in Ukraine that started before the full-scale invasion, the question arose of where to develop next, where to do business, and where to diversify. And Bali is a direction that definitely sparks interest, because in Bali it's a 365-day tourist season, and Bali is definitely a direction that can't help but spark interest. That's why in Bali there's a 365-day tourist season. You can build income-generating properties that will really provide great returns. This is an investment attractive project. And basically you can work for clients even in the B2B sector here. You're not just building square meters, you're creating a small business for the client that will generate income for them. So basically, from the moment we opened, we quickly started acquiring land to prepare new projects. And in this year and a half, we currently have 3 projects in progress. This is the HIV complex, any partner hotel and a large hotel.
We congratulate you on such a wonderful entry into the Balinese market. Right now we are at the construction site of AWWA Hotel by Ribas. Marina, could you please tell us about the features of this beautiful hotel?
This is our gem. We are at the construction site of a complex that will consist of 2 buildings, a large pool, a bar, and a total of 29 units here. What a great view of the rice terraces. The neighboring plot of land is under a construction ban, so the next 25 years we'll be able to enjoy a beautiful landscape while being in the pool.
Marina, could you please tell us what stage the construction is at right now and what's happening in this beautiful hotel?
Right now we are completely at the construction stage, let's put it that way. 6 months ago there was nothing here, just an empty field. The construction is now at 1,400 square meters. We have a really nice entrance right off Barava Street, but not directly on the road. We won't hear this road bikes. Right now we can hear the construction, but in the future it will be much more comfortable. The client can head straight to check-in thanks to the close proximity of the bar, where they can immediately enjoy a welcome drink and then head up to their room on the 1st or 2nd floor. After the evening, or after some entertainment that he will experience here in Bali, he can enjoy the amazing sunset views, watch a movie, smoke shisha, or hang out with friends on our rooftop. And in the morning, you can head out for a morning yoga session and feel that awesome vibe where you're in Changgu, at the same time, you're in Bali. When you feel this nature and at the same time you're living your best life, the heart of this beautiful island.
Could you please tell us what's around the hotel? What cafes, restaurants, or maybe clubs are around here? What kind of infrastructure surrounds this hotel?
Right now, Changgu is the most popular area among tourists. If you fly on a plane and ask someone why they're going to Bali, some might say they're going to Ubud for a retreat, to relax, to recharge, or for their honeymoon. But every one of those people you ask will tell you that at least for 4 days, they'll be stopping in Changgu, because this is the heart of our party life, Bali. And we have everything right here nearby. Beauty salons, nightclubs, little restaurants, the beach. And if you've come and want to experience modern Bali, then Changgu is the place to be. We're now in the very heart of this place.
Now we're going to show you what the rooms will look like. Marina, could you please tell us what materials this hotel is made of and a bit about what will be in the room?
When we were doing all the planning, we always put ourselves in the client's shoes and think how you walk in. If your hands are full, you have a helmet. After riding a bike, a suitcase, how you go through check-in if you just arrived. Have a nice spacious hallway. If your hands are full, you have a helmet. After riding a bike, a suitcase, how do you get through check-in if you just arrived? And we walk in and there should be a nice spacious hallway so that you don't walk into a narrow base and wonder how to turn around. You should have a nice spacious area. You should have a great bathroom. Not some cramped little option, but one where you can really enjoy it together. Because you've come on vacation, you need to think about how you'll have great customer experiences. Then, when we get closer to the room, we did this really cool thing. We hid all the boilers here so they wouldn't mess up the bathroom's interior. And we'll have shelves. The minibar here. The shelves are great because when you come in, of course, with your bike helmet, there's nowhere to put it. You come in here and just drop your helmet, one or two. Here you have a boiler and here's a little minibar from the hotel. You can grab some water Fanta, or maybe not water and not Fanta, and come to your room. And here we have a great room, spacious, 4 meters wide, with a bed made of natural wood, teak, a nice floor with a cool pattern, wall decor, lighting, and awesome windows, with a view of the pool from almost all the rooms. And this friendly atmosphere, where both complexes are facing each other, is basically because we positioned ourselves as a hotel for single travelers or for young people, or a hotel for relaxation after a vacation. So this friendliness is really the vibe that will attract people here to be part of this community. We made small niches for the wardrobe, because the thing with wardrobes is that usually when you arrive, there's nowhere to hang a long dress or cardigans or anything like that. You want to neatly hide all your outfits and have a beautiful room so that nothing ruins the look. Next to the window, we're setting up a nice coffee table made of natural teak and a chair. And basically, in your room, you have a cool mattress, a great bed, with a well thought out layout, a private area, and 24/7 service, everything you need. If you came without a big family, you just need a quality, cool, stylish place.
By the way, you already mentioned pool. I heard that you had a collaboration with a very famous artist who will be doing something for your hotel.
Please tell me about it. My friend came to visit me from Venezia, and I remembered that we have a favorite artist. We have her artworks hanging at home in Venezia. I just remembered one of her works, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, it would be great to have that story present in the places we're building. So I wrote in our group chat with the management company saying, listen, it would be great if we could add some art from this person. And Sandra, marketer, got involved and said she would try to arrange the collaboration. And when Shira replied that she agreed and gave us the terms that were acceptable to us, we were just thrilled. We have a big 25-meter pool in the middle of the complex, and it will feature her work. It will be a 25-meter art piece, Kiss. And each of our guests will be able to order a reel to be filmed. We're going to set up a mount for the GoPro to film a reel where you can clearly see how he swims through this pool. And this will be, we all bring back memories from our travels. And this will be one of the memories that a person can either keep on their social media or save in their favorites on their phone. And this will be such a unique customer experience. And we will also be implementing some of her art into the interior on mirrors, on glass, and in the exterior, like by the pool, on the umbrellas, on the towels, on the glasses. And this will be something, that you'll definitely remember when you come to Bali to relax. Because a lot of people just build square meters, but square meters with meaning, square meters, that create a cool memory about your vacation. That's not very common. So this is one of the little highlights. It will ensure the hotel is well filled in the future.
Wow, you really intrigued me. It sounds very conceptual, aesthetic. Can you reveal who this famous artist is that's going to design your hotel?
I think we'll add a link to the video so you can check it out. She's famous, she's just so charming. Her name is Shaya. Besides being an incredibly beautiful woman, she's also incredibly talented. And what she does is so simple, yet has a connection to the city. And it's just so unpretentious. I really love it.
I'm sure your guests will be very satisfied. And this hotel will be a real gem in Changgu.
Cool. I hope so too.
We're excited to present this property for our users for fractional investment on our Binaryx platform, with guaranteed returns for the first year. Among our partners are companies like Nexa, Bigways, Equiverse, and other firms with many years of experience and quality. Because real estate is all about location, and once again about location. Because it's really important for the asset to be liquid and have demand in the market. Could you please tell us, I heard that you're currently working with the management company Ribas. What can you tell us about them?
I have a great experience. The Ribas company in Ukraine, staying at their hotels. I'm really drawn to how they approach the customer experience, how organized they are and how unobtrusive their service is, down to the smallest details. How a child relaxes, how a family relaxes, how each hotel guest enjoys their stay, how they present information in their advertising, how they position themselves. I really like a lot of things about how it works at home. So at that moment, when we were faced with the choice of management companies for our projects. We had a really great management team here. Xenia, when she called me, it was like a breath of fresh air after dealing with the local management companies. And basically, we had some important points for us. That it definitely has to be a clear quality service. And it has to be a win-win situation for us as the management and for our investor. And we found all the points of intersection, and our first two properties, the Ville Complex and the apartment hotel in Changgu, will be managed by Ribas.
Could you please tell us, you have now entered the market, guaranteed operational returns. Can you give us a bit of an overview of what this is all about and how it's going to work?
A couple of months ago, we had a meeting with the CEO of Ribas Hotels Management, who are directly involved in launching hotels. And before we met, we had already agreed that Ribas would provide a guaranteed return of 50% of projected amount. That will be their area of responsibility. And why were we able to use such an offer? Because we did everything during the design phase, as the management company wanted. So we planned transit areas, places for housekeeping, for staff, for check-ins and check-outs, storage areas, the number of beds, smoke detectors, flood sensors, keyless access to rooms, an information board at the reception, staff work, and the accounting system that they specified, fire safety hydrants. We did everything as they wanted so that it could be a service like the one they provide in Ukraine. I then had a counter question, let's do it collectively for the clients so that we can really offer a product that stands out among the rest. We'll show just how confident we are in the product we're creating. We are together, Ribas Hotels, and we as the developer, Big Lives Development, can collectively take on our responsibility, and in the offer to the investor, there's a guaranteed return based on the profitability calculator. As of today, the amount for the first year of operation comes to 17,799. Yes, it can be larger, but it definitely can't be smaller. For people who are entering the investment market for the first time or who are working with a company that may not have been around for 20, 30 years, this is also a kind of step towards them, in that they are not just getting a mix of things, but rather a real estate investment that has completely clear math, with understandable warranty obligations from the developer to us as investors. We provide a 10-year guarantee on the construction and a full year for all finishing works. So we understand that if something happens, the tiles, the finishing, the electrical work, or the equipment, it could happen in the first year. As for the structural issues, we're definitely at ease for the first 10 years. We understand that if, God forbid, something happens, it will happen at that moment. So when an investor is choosing from all the offers available in the market, they'll be looking at what they're buying and whether there are any warranty obligations from the developer. Are there any warranty obligations from the management company? How do we communicate what I'm getting? And when you receive a contract with the management company, a contract with the developer, and a tripartite agreement where you understand how much you'll earn in the first year of operation, it becomes completely transparent and clear for you what the terms of this investment are.
If we've figured out the math, specifically for your buyers, what can you say about the math? How exactly have land prices changed? And how have prices for real estate and property changed? What was happening in Bali during that time when you entered this market?
If we're talking about the AWWA apartment hotel, at the moment when I started looking at land plots, it was the end of March, beginning of April. And the price for one, our per year of rent was about 12 million rupiah. That's less than $1,000 a year for renting land, which means you can build something functional on it. During the time we were selecting and made our choice by July, the price jumped to almost 45 million per year. We still managed to take a plus or minus at a price that was neither ours nor yours. Still, even in the first months of working on the project, we observed further growth. Neighboring plots that we knew were also offered, but they didn't suit us for some reason. But, speaking in relative terms, after we signed the land, our neighboring plots of land rose in price by another 30%, plus or minus.
What do you think? Will the prices continue to rise or will they stop at some point?
We're in Bali, and there are a lot of people here who know how to tap into various information channels. Unfortunately, no. But what we're seeing is that land in Bali hasn't been getting cheaper over the past few years. It's gradually increasing, either with strong jumps, not so much, but it's still on the rise. At some point, of course, there will be a plateau, but that's the reality of life. Land is a limited resource on the planet. Island land is an even more limited resource. And island land, with understandable logistics to the ocean, to the sea, and characteristics that definitely increase its value, is an extremely limited resource. So I'm sure that this class of land definitely won't be getting cheaper in the next 5 to 10 years, sure.
That's a sign that you needed to enter this market correctly, just like you did. And that's the cherry on top. How many apartment units have you sold in Ribas, and over what period of time?
We started construction and sales, if I can put it this way, around May 2024. And as of now, 70% of the complex has been sold.
That's a very good indicator. And how do you see the future guest at AWWA Hotel?
We did some research before we finalized the concept of what we wanted to create there, and the marketing research confirmed our vision. This could work. If we look at a tourist vacationing in Changgu, they will mostly be single travelers or couples who are on vacation without 2 kids or nannies. This is an area that basically has everything for this type of tourist to relax. A surfer, a young couple, or maybe not so young, but who came to fully enjoy their vacation, let's put it that way. And our research, when we looked at the age group, the countries they come from, their motivations, which establishments they visit, what the average cost per night is, what the average cost for a week of vacation is, and how long they typically stay in one hotel, which is around 3-5 nights, give or take, we realized that we needed to create a point that would definitely be interesting, because a person comes here, takes a visual break for 30 days, and they won't just sit in one hotel. They will be gaining their customer experience in places that will inspire them after this vacation, giving them some memories. That's why we wanted to create an Instagram-worthy spot for relaxation after the vacation. They will be gaining their customer experience in places that will inspire them after this vacation, giving them some memories. So we wanted to create an Instagram-worthy spot for relaxation after the vacation. When you've been surfing or partying at a club until midnight, or watching sunsets or catching sunrises, and then came back to their room or to the territory of our complex, you can sit under a cool art umbrella, order a cocktail, look at the rice terraces, admire this incredibly beautiful pool, and watch the people who are relaxing here in a pretty, compact, friendly atmosphere. You can use the service to drop off your sneakers for washing, order some delivery, or ask for your room to be cleaned while you're out. Or on the contrary, open your room on the first floor and relax there, but still be fully connected to this large area with the pool. And that's exactly the vibe that Bali is missing. Because sometimes you rent a villa with a tiny pool where 2 people can just stand like this. And you think to yourself, I came to Bali for those pictures I saw on Pinterest. The average tourist doesn't come here. The tourists who come here are already spoiled. They have certain expectations. And that's why you need to surprise them so that they want to check in with you, leave reviews, and post photos. Why is this important to us? Because my job, as someone who creates these projects, is to make the project such that it not only brings profit to me, but also to my investor, so that they will join us in future projects. And for this project to be in demand among the end consumer, because if the end consumer finds it interesting, cool, and high quality, they will leave great reviews, and those will guarantee that people will come to us, leading to 100% occupancy, which will directly impact profitability. We are building income-generating real estate, not apartments, not houses. Income-generating real estate, in its essence, is about what it's built for. It has to generate income. So this is important to me.
Thank you. Today was very informative and interesting at the construction site. I believe our viewers will find it very engaging. Invest in real estate in Bali with Binaryx, an island of opportunities, premium locations, and guaranteed income. Choose reliable developers and projects that work for you. Start investing today.